NBC News has learned that
it's so funny when you got the paper of record being like, you suck, dog, boo, you stink, because that's what it is. That's like literally like dudes making fucking $500K a year writing articles, turning around and being like, you suck. Except this time it's at the national level. It's like a huge deal. That's crazy to me.
Good Sunday morning. It is yet another extraordinary moment in the 2024 election cycle, with Democrats in a state of crisis after President Joe Biden delivered a disastrous debate performance that fueled voters' top concerns about his age and ability to serve another 4 years in office. Not since the first Nixon-Kennedy debate in 1960 has a debate had as much potential to shake up a presidential race. This morning, there is widespread panic within the Democratic Party and questions about whether the president should drop out of the race.
I think it was a disaster. I think it was like maybe the worst debate I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's so funny when they do like this Philip DeFranco style compilation and then they put fucking Jon Favreau on there, and it's like when Philip DeFranco covers this, he puts me on there and like a bunch of other content creators, right? But when like MSNBC does that same shit, they're like, it's Jon Favreau.
I do think people feel like that we are confronting a crisis.
There are going to be discussions about whether he should continue.
At first it was shocking, then it was scary, then it was sad, and by the end it was absurd. Is the riskiest path sticking with Joe Biden, or is the riskiest path saying we want someone else? And anybody who says that that is not a tough call right now is full of.
On Friday, in a stunning move, the New York Times editorial board called on President Biden to serve his country and drop out of the presidential race. NBC News has learned that
it's so funny when you got the paper of record being like, you suck, dog, boo, you stink, because that's what it is. That's like literally like dudes making fucking $500K a year writing articles, turning around and being like, you suck. Except this time it's at the national level. It's like a huge deal. That's crazy to me.
President Biden is expected to address his campaign with his family at Camp David. That's according to 5 people familiar with the matter. Now, he and First Lady Jill Biden arrived there late last night to join their children and grandchildren in a trip planned before Thursday's debate. The campaign was always going to be a topic of conversation, but now undoubtedly Thursday's debate will be front and center. Senior advisor Anita Dunn addressed the matter on Saturday.
You all did not have any kind of conversations about, oh, should Joe Biden drop out of this race?
The conversation that we had is, okay, what do we do next? Okay, that is, if there's one thing that we're about, it's, okay, as Barack Obama said, bad debates happen. We had a bad debate.
Yeah, that's why your name is Anita Dunn, not Anita Wynn. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't getting that W with Joe Biden. Fucking got him.
What do we do next? And you know, the president, above all, is focused on what do we do next? What do I need to go do?
President Biden, who agreed to the earliest general election debate in modern political history, had one goal: to persuade voters who are skeptical about his age and fitness for office that he is up to serve another 4 years. Mr. Biden has consistently told voters, watch me.
If I were to run, I think they're going to judge me on my vitality.
Bro, we did. We did, bro. We hated it. We were like, boo, turn the TV off. It's so funny when he always goes like, watch me. It's like, bro, what? Like, where's this confidence coming from, man? That's why I'm saying he's got big old dick. He needs to show it. He's got big penis confidence, bro. Big dick energy. Think about that. Because, like, where else is this coming from? He's like, watch me. And we did. And it sucked. Yeah, this is from 2018. He seems way more coherent.
And I still run up the steps of Air Force Two. Am I still in good shape? Do I have all my faculties? Am I energetic? I think it's totally legitimate for people to ask those questions. This is for the voters to decide. Take a look. Look at me, see if I have the energy, see if I know what I'm talking about, and make their judgment. I think it's a legitimate thing to be concerned about anyone's age, including mine. I think that's totally legitimate. But I think the best way to make the judgment is to watch me.
Well, on Thursday night, voters watched the president deliver a whole...
God damn. Oh, we got Meet the Press making jokes. What? Yo, you got Meet the Press making the same jokes I'm making. What is happening right now? Oh my God. Oh my God, he's so cooked. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, holy moly, he's so fucking cooked. Also, that was very bad. That compilation that they showed of him basically like slowly but surely kind of moving the needle a little bit, moving the boundaries of like acceptability a little bit over the course of like the 4 years. Not even 4 years, technically starts at 2018. So 6 years. And his mental faculty slowly degenerating in that entire time frame. Like, that's never good. Never do that. Okay. If you ever want Joe Biden to like win anything, okay, even bingo night, don't ever show a compilation of him from 2018 to 2024, because that is the clearest indication. That is the clearest indication of watching a man go through the early stages of dementia to the later stages of dementia. Watch me.
Performance, at times appearing confused and repeatedly losing his train of thought.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if...
It's so fun. Look at Trump's face. Look at Trump's face. He doesn't have to do nothing. He's like, damn, dude, you're the president? Like, even Trump's like, what the fuck, bro? You're the president. Like, I know I've been joking about Sleepy Joe and shit, but like, god damn, this is really bad, Joe. This is bad, Joe. He's like, what's going on right now? Trump actually looks a little remorseful. Dude, this is like, I feel like maybe that's the reason why he didn't go as hard. Oh, the post has been deleted. Apparently somebody yelled at the Pod Johns for their take, but...
beat Medicare.
For his part, Mr. Trump unleashed a torrent of false claims, saying that most Americans supported overturning Roe v. Wade when polls show the opposite, saying falsely again that there was widespread fraud in the 2020 election, and refusing to answer whether he would accept the election results in November.
Will you accept the results of the election, regardless of who wins? Yes or no, please.
If it's a fair and legal and good election, absolutely. I would have much rather accepted these, but the fraud and everything else was ridiculous. And if you want, we'll have a news conference on it in a week.
Democratic leaders are publicly expressing support for President Biden. On Friday, former President Obama posted, quote, "Bad debate nights happen. Trust me, I know. But this election is still a choice between someone who has fought for ordinary folks his entire life and someone who only cares about himself." President Biden's...
Damn, I can't believe he said Donald Trump has fought for ordinary folks his entire life. That's crazy. Thank you, Barack Obama. I didn't realize you thought that way about Donald fucking Trump. I mean, I wouldn't use those terms. Because we know there's one guy who cares about himself. Obviously, Trump's a narcissistic piece of shit too. But there is no reason for Joe Biden to be running for re-election at this point. Okay? So the only reason why he's doing it is because he's absolutely narcissistic. He's selfish. He's selfish as fuck.
And allies have circulated talking points to Democrats in an all-out effort to contain the damage. Trying to calm donors at a rally on Friday in North Carolina, a defiant President Biden insisting he's prepared to fight on.
I know I'm not a young man. State the obvious. I don't walk as easy as I used to. I don't speak as smoothly as I used to. I don't debate as well as I used to. But I know what I do know. I know how to tell the truth.
The decision is effectively President Biden's alone. At this point, if he dropped out of the race, he would free up his delegates to support another nominee. So far, the president and his campaign have indicated that he does not plan to step aside. On Capitol Hill, there are widespread fears about losing the White House, but top leaders are urging calm.
You see a performance that it's the kind of reviews that performance got, that would be cause for concern. That was strike one. If this were a ball game, he's got two more swings.
Do you think President Biden's the best messenger for the top of the ticket?
I'm a very big supporter of President Biden. He's been a great president.
After the debate performance last night, should he step aside?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
Let's go ahead and bring in ABC's Jonathan Karl, who'll be hosting ABC's This Week later this morning.
Mad.
John, good morning to you.
Don't ask him that question. He's mad. He doesn't want him running, but he has to. He can't say it. 2 out of the 3 people they talk to are old as fuck too. Don't worry, bro. and the third one is spiritually old. Okay, that's Nancy Pelosi's guy right there. You can't have a young soul and be Nancy Pelosi's fill-in. There's a thread. Increased number of voters think Joe Biden shouldn't be running. Oh my God, guys, I don't know anything about politics. Is this good? You think it's good that wait, Biden has oh wait, never mind. They're saying Biden does not have mental and cognitive health. Oh yeah, no, there are. Okay, I fucking misunderstood it. Holy shit. For a second, I thought a majority was saying no, he doesn't have issues. Is it good? I think we can get 100% of the American voters to say that Biden doesn't have the mental health and cognitive health to serve as president. Oh my God, bro. They're describing sundowning.
How damaging is this to Biden? What's the campaign strategy here?
Well, it's really damaging. I mean, you see it from some of the president's closest and most important allies outside.
Chat, this is irrelevant and unrelated to the combo, but what the fuck is this thing? What is this? I don't know what this is. Is that olive? No, it's not an olive. It's like a pickle or something. It tastes like a pickle. It's got weird shit in it. A caper? I've never had one before. I don't know what it is. Anyway, let's get back to Biden.
Public office, editorial writers saying that this was a disaster of a debate performance, and that if Biden continues on like this, it will lead inevitably to a Donald Trump return to the White House, which to Democrats is unthinkable. So what are they doing about it? The Biden campaign knows that they have to recover from this. You saw a little bit of what the plan was immediately after the debate. The next day, he was actually out, 14 hours on the road, campaigning in North Carolina, looking considerably more vibrant than he did during that debate. But Gio, that debate was the most important moment in this campaign by far so far, and there won't be another moment like it until the Democratic convention in August.
And John, you've been telling us all about the text messages you've been receiving. There are calls for the Democratic Party to replace Biden on that ticket. Even the New York Times, though, the editorial board there says that Biden should drop out of the race. Is that even realistic, and how does that even happen?
Those calls are real. I mean, for the most part, they are coming, at least publicly, from people outside of public office, like the New York Times editorial board, many of the most prominent columnists in the New York Times as well, people that Joe Biden respects and has been reading for years, some of his other allies and other news organizations, other opinion leaders. But look, there really is no way, at least that I can find, and I've been talking to a lot of people about this, there is no way to replace Joe Biden unless Joe Biden himself decides it is time to step down. Big question.
Yeah, they're having this conversation today as we speak, behind closed doors, which is pretty crazy to think about. But Joe Biden is having this convo with his family right now. These pickled capers are kind of bomb. How bad? French elections are a disaster. Bro, by the way, this is really damaging too. Inside the White House, there are sometimes two Bidens. America saw the other one Thursday night. My look inside the White House on White Thursday left some Biden aides shaken and worried whether Biden could do another 4-year term. From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Biden is dependably engaged, and many of his public events in front of cameras are held within those hours. Outside of that time range or while traveling abroad, the other Biden is more likely to emerge in verbal miscues, become fatigued, and aides say. It's called sundowning, man. I don't know why they're writing articles like this. It's like, yeah, he's old as fuck, and he's demented. All right, what are we talking about? And those hours of the day are going to get smaller and smaller. If you look back probably in like 2018, 2019, there probably wasn't that many hours in the day where he was kind of fucking cooked. He's just losing the grip he had on reality. The world hates a sleepy guy for real is so fucked. Yeah, you're right. He's just a little eepy, dude. I don't understand it. It's pretty funny because we talked about how mentally unfit Donald Trump was to be president, and it's true. And it's now we just have a literal dude whose brain is melting. Who do you want to have the nuclear launch codes? It's do you want grandpa, who you don't trust behind the wheel? Or do you want the other grandpa who's way more racist? It's great. Anyway, wonderful stuff. American democracy. But there is no democracy here at the top of the hour, that is. Because there's a 3-minute ad break here where those who have a subscription will no longer see the ads, and those who have not will see the ads at the top of the hour. There you go. Nowhere do you ever get real democracy in this bitch. Here's the Thurman ad break now.
One is whether or not that could happen. Right now, I see absolutely no indication coming from anybody in Joe Biden's inner circle that is even under serious consideration.
All right, John Carl, thank you so much. And we're going to have much more from you later this morning on This Week, including an exclusive interview with former President Trump's longtime ally, Steve Bannon, who is set to report to...
Why? Bro, what? First of all, why is he not in prison? Like, I don't understand. Bro, like, I'm not... Okay, this is not a joke. Bro, interviewing Steve Bannon one-on-one is literally like interviewing Dr. Disrespect would be more relevant for this fucking guy, dude. Like, ABC News... What? Like, I can't begin to tell you how fucking irrelevant this guy is. What are they doing?
Tomorrow morning for defying a January 6th committee subpoena.